Jim Henson's Muppets. Nobody knows what the hell they are or what they're supposed to be, but who doesn't love them? Everybody likes them. They're everywhere. TVs, cartoons, and movies. But most importantly, they also had Nintendo games. And I'm going to talk about Chaos at the Carnival.
What's up, everybody? It's 8-Bit Eric, and I'm here with a brand new episode. And today we are going to review a classic NES game. Well, I wouldn't really call it a classic, but it's based on a classic franchise. It's Muppets. Muppet Adventure Chaos at the Carnival. Now, I really never played this game when I was a kid. In fact, I didn't even know about it until I picked it up at a flea market. And I figured, you know what the hell? Who doesn't love the Muppets? You probably can't go wrong with a Muppet video game, right? Little did I know that I was wrong. So let's check out this Muppet failure for the NES. Judging by the cover of this game, it looks like it's going to be real fun. High-Tech Expressions did have some good NES games, and Miss Piggy does look like she's about to get raped, and for her being in chaos, she looks pretty happy. I don't know what the fuck that thing is, but it's real nice cover art. You know, Kermit to the rescue. Real bright, just screams, you know, play me. So, let's put this motherfucker in.
The game begins with perhaps the slowest storyline screen I've ever seen in a video game in my lifetime. I mean, look how slow it's going. I'm even talking slow, and this screen is still slower than what I'm talking. In this game, you play 4 mini games: a river ride, a car course, a space ride, an amazing maze. And at the end of each successful completion of each game, you get a key, which helps unlock the place where Miss Piggy's locked.
Now this game, as I mentioned, takes place at a carnival. Miss Piggy's been kidnapped by some guy that I believe was only created for this game. And if you look right here, it says Volume 1. Yeah, Volume 1. That means this game was supposed to be the first in a series. And fortunately for us, probably, it didn't get finished. This was the only game of the series that was made. And that should tell you ahead of time how bad this game is. Some of these mini games are supposed to be rides at a carnival. And if these were the rides at the carnival, I would feel ripped off because this is pretty shitty. Let's check out the first one.
We're gonna check out the river ride first, which looks like a simple little Sunday stroll in the river, which I want to know, if Kermit's a frog, why the hell is he not just swimming? Either way, you avoid obstacles, looks like a cheap tubing ripoff, and you want to stay away from logs and whirlpools and rocks and whatever the fuck is else in the way. And this isn't too bad. I mean, sometimes it's a little tight squeeze. What the fuck? That's bullshit. Let's fucking look at that shit again. Look at this bullshit right here. I couldn't even freaking move from being stuck in the freaking whirlpool.
So you're fucking kidding me. The whirlpool got me stuck. I was getting raped by the shoreline. Whatever. So the control, fortunately, in the river ride is not bad. As I said, fortunately, because the rest of the games, as you're about to see, suck donkey dick.
The car course features some of the worst controls I've ever had in a video game. Now, it looks a little pleasing or whatever, but this puts Skate or Die's controls to shame. It's very hard to keep control of which way you're going because every little obstacle you run into sends you spinning, and then you lose concentration of which way you were going. The main objective is just to finish off the level and find the key. However, this stage is filled with several death traps, and half the time you can't even see ahead what's gonna come because it just appears all of a sudden. The trash cans, bombs, oil spills, all sorts of knickknacks and paddywhacks. It just repeats itself. It gets old after a while because it's so freaking hard. You just half the time you don't even know what's up ahead, and not to mention it just goes on and on and on, longer than it should even be. The next stop you have on Shit Tour 2011 is Space Ride. Now, this plays a little bit like Asteroids with a little bit of Gradius, and while this might sound interesting, it fails ultimately in the end. You notice that the control is just as shitty as the car course, except this time you're in outer space and you have a gun.
So the car course, you're gonna get sick of it real fast because it's fucking hard, it's annoying, you can't see anything ahead, the music is repetitive. As a matter of fact, you could probably say that for the rest of the 3 games in here. The car course is almost exactly the same as the space ride. It's hard to imagine what they were trying to do, but just bouncing from hitting anything fucks up any sorts of traction or control or balance at all. It's not fun. The Muppets are intended for children, so they made this game pretty freaking hard. I mean, I'm getting my ass handed to me by a Muppet game.
And when your character hits something, Gonzo just flies all over the place. And this really sucks when you enter the cavern area, because there's no room for any error. Just look at this bullshit. If you barely even touch the wall or get hit by something, you just bounce left and right like some hooker's titties on fucking prom night. Just look at this shit. There's no path that is safe from not getting hit. Look at this. What the fuck? Now last and thankful least is Amazing Maze featuring Fozzie the Bear. And this is just about as fun as Fozzie's jokes. You basically just run around this maze avoiding these weird little creatures and picking up items such as a gift box, a bow tie, and whatnot. And this just gets old really quick, and it goes on twice as long as it should. Fortunately for you guys watching this, I didn't record all of the maze footage because I, quite frankly, got sick and tired of it that I didn't get through it. I couldn't even stomach playing past 5 levels of this. There's just no replay value at all. The music is just real shitty and just adds to the dullness of it. And it's not fun. Why is this even in the game? There's so much they could have did with it. It's just flat out a waste of time, so don't even bother.
Now the Amazing Maze is not so amazing, as you can tell. It's very boring. It's like a broke-ass Pac-Man, Bomberman combination. There's nothing really to it, and it's just so tedious and long. I mean, good God. Aren't games supposed to be fun? Now there's several things about this game that you point out that are wrong for it. Controls first and foremost. It just seemed really rushed. There's lots of annoyances. Controls suck. The graphics are pretty shitty. I mean, take a look at how dark they are. Like, look at this footage.
The graphics in this game are insanely dark for whatever reason. It doesn't add to the Muppet atmosphere, it just makes you really sleepy and tired.
Other than that, it's really short, but I just don't have the time and patience to sit through horrible gameplay to see the last level. I just flat out fucking gave up. So that's where I end this review right here. Like, serious. Like, this game sucks ass. Now, the best thing that I could probably come up with this game is the music. I mean, the music is nice. It's interesting. The title screen music, I mean, it makes it sound good to play. You get all your hopes up, but then when you press start, fuck. Gives me a headache just thinking about it. So, do I recommend Muppet Adventures Chaos at the Carnival? Sadly, I think I overpaid for this game, so if you can get this game cheap, then keep it as filler, but stay away from it if not. I mean, you're better off jerking off with a Kermit the Frog puppet than playing Muppet Adventure Chaos at the Carnival. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. This has been short and sweet. This is the 8-Bit Eric Show, and this was Chaos at the Carnival. So, adios amigos, and have a fantastic night.